All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Tegan, go ahead, come right here. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Tom, are we good? All right. I want to welcome everybody Saturday morning, Yoga in the Park. Yoga in the Park is actually financially sponsored by Toyota, Phil Long Toyota, Toyota Denver region, and facilitated by Hot Yoga on Main. That's how we offer free round. When the summer we do it out here, and in the winter we are in the hot room at Hot Yoga on Main Street, and it's all from 9 to 10, and it's always free, so just on Saturdays. So I want to welcome everybody today. Am I projecting my voice good enough for everyone to hear? All right, we're going to start just by having ourselves in a nice seated posture. If you have a blanket, take that blanket up underneath your seat and then push yourself slightly forward to where it's bringing that pelvic bowl just a little bit forward. Have a loose seat. It's not necessary to be really bound up like a yogi. It's really necessary to open up those hips, allow yourself to come forward to where you're propped up a little bit like this. Yes. And let's just take in that wonderful post-rain morning air, and let's just breathe in. Keep in mind, we do film this, and Tom Murphy, our film extraordinaire, he plays this back and shares it out there. So if you want to be shared with, this is on YouTube, Trinidad Times TV 71. And if you've ever wanted to attend yoga and you couldn't because you were trapped somewhere in a hotel room or trapped in your house, you could just log on and join us.
When you say 71, is that like a cable channel or something?
YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It is actually on Comcast.
Ah, it's on Comcast. Let's go ahead and just begin breathing in through our nose, taking in that breath, stacking that spine. And let's just start to move from our left, inhaling, and then to the right, pushing down on those knees. Let's get that spine just moving gently. Let the breath come in and out. Exaggerate this as much as you need to do, for as fast or slow as your body is asking you to do it. And whenever you want to, rotate back the other direction, and maybe you can just continue to go one direction and then the other. Take in that breath, feel that spine, pull that belly back to the spine as you're rolling back. And then let that spine also stack as you come forward and you hinge from those hips, pressing that chest down towards that sidewalk here, your mat. You can then be pressing and opening up through the hips, through the side body, stretching that psoas, doing all the things that we characteristically crave. Maybe we don't know how to get there. And back to center. Breathing nicely. We're going to take our left palm. We're going to press it about 10 inches in front of us. Open up those fingers nice and wide. And with our right hand, inhale and then reach up as you exhale. And back. Let's take now your right hand. Open up nice and wide. Inhale and then exhale as you reach up. Let those hips relax in the reach. Just for practice and fun, we're going to do it 2 more times. Plant that left palm. Inhale and exhale as you reach. Relax your hips. That left hip especially, then the right. Down, plant the other hand and reach up. and down. We're going to open up our practice today, and we're going to take in some cat-cows. And as we do that, I want you to just bring your energy and your center to your third eye. Come up with your own personal intention for your practice today. Mine, and you can share it, is just going to be community involvement. That's my full intention for the day, is just to humbly honor and humbly bless the community I'm involved in. So as we do that, we're going to exhale. We're going to pull that belly back to our spine. We're going to pull that chin to our chest, and we're going to lift up slightly and just kind of really sitting back here. Then relax those shoulders a little bit and let that chin just kind of fall from right to left. And then inhale, pull yourself forward, let that chest come through the arms, open up that throat chakra, reaching the eye gaze to the sky. And then exhale, pull it back. We're going to do 5 of these that are just very slow and your pace. If you need a little bit more on the exhale, more of that stretching, if you need more on the inhale, take this time to do that. Taking 2 more, really exaggerated. And back to center. You should be feeling really good, but just in case you're still a little stiff in those shoulders, let's roll them back. You can roll them back individually, you can roll them back on simultaneously. You could grab onto the shoulders, or if this is only available for you, okay, don't do it if you have a shoulder injury, but you can really just kind of reach back. This is opening up here. Take it back. And then, if you're reaching back, grab onto the shoulder. Take your left hand, grab onto your right as a weight. Really just push it down and then out. And then the other one, push it down and then out. We're just stretching it out today. Once you've got there, I want you to bring those hands behind you. You can clasp those hands if that's available for you. If not, you can grab onto your forearm. If you've chosen to clasp your hands, you lock them in to the blanket and then roll those shoulders open. Expand that chest. Really open up that heart, open up that throat. And now, keeping your hands locked behind you, it looks like we're all doing the same thing. Drop the chin towards the chest. And maybe take it up to the right. Sweep it down, over to the left. And again. And bring it back. Shake it out. Bring those legs out in front if they're not already there. Let's shake them out. Let's get that blood flowing. Maybe you need to do some tapping here. Tapping all the way down. If you want to take a little wider stance, you could tap in the inner leg at the same time. This is going to bring that blood flow, remind us we are here. Now, you're still propped up and you're doing great. Let's go ahead and grab now your left leg. We're going to place it gently, if that's available for you, on the right leg, flexing those toes from the right leg towards the face and pressing down on that, sitting up tall. Remember, just watched a whole podcast today on Japanese ways, and this is one of their ways of greatness in their life is to sit up tall. So inhale and hinge from the hips with a straight spine. Exhale. Maybe you only go here. Maybe this is your great moment right here. Flex those toes towards you. Exhale, sit up tall. Nice work, guys. This is your hamstring stretch. Hamstrings represent creativity. So if you were stagnant, why can't I create? Well, you will after this. You might affirm, I am a creative being. All right, take it up. Take both legs down, just shake them out. Opposite leg. So now the left foot is going to flex itself up towards you as the right foot comes up. Now you're dangling the foot so it doesn't hurt you, okay? You're not like this, and you don't have that bone right there on your thigh, so you're dangling it over. But the flex is creating the active stretch in that hamstring and calf. Inhale. And exhale, hinge. Maybe it's here. Maybe this is where you are. I mean, we're not in yoga competition. That's from 10 to 11. We are moving through it. And for those of you that really wanted to sign up for yoga competition, that's really not happening. Except in my mind, because I can't help it. Hinging, sit up taller. If it's too easy, you're not doing it right. Sit up taller, flex the foot towards you. This is an isolated stretch for the calf and the hamstring. I am a creative being. And bring it up, shake it out. How we doing? Go ahead, just lift yourself here. You can grab onto the back, and I just want you to do some ankle rolls on that left side, to the right, or to the left, to the left. Isn't that the song? To the left. Then we're gonna go the other way, other way, other way. Nice. Straighten that leg, lift it as high as you can without bending that knee. Oh, so nice. Take it down. Other side, just relaxing. You are so relaxed here. Take that foot circles there, then the other way. Then straighten. And down. Excellent. We're going to begin our practice today. That was just a little bit of a warm-up. We're going to begin our practice today at the top of our mat as we move into some evolving breath work, evolving flow, and then eventually a flow. So stand up nice and tall at the top of your mat. Let's bring those big toes to touch here. You have that little slice between those heels, and you're rolling that body forward. We're rolling those shoulders up and out and down. Those hands are now down on our side, opening up for mountain pose. But what's happening with those hips? Tuck that booty down as those hips begin to line and open. Breathing here, inhaling, taking it in, and exhale. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale, cactus those arms, maybe slight back bend, only if that's available for you. Inhale, take it up. exhale, forward fold, but hinge from the hips, straight spine. Walk those feet now, mat's distance apart. This is a place where you could grab your block if you need it. You can hold on to those ankles or shins, or you could capture your pinkies inside of your elbow creases and begin to allow yourself to come into just a letting go posture. There's an available mat here, and you can actually place that on top of it for a little extra padding. Go ahead and practice straightening those legs and then maybe bending those knees, and allow yourself to hang here. Maybe sway right to left or bob up and down. You can always stay in stillness. However, the movement is what we're working on, getting those soft places open. Shake that head, shake it out, maybe let it say no for a minute, and then let it end on saying yes. Really bend yourself down. Do you needed another one? We had, okay. Now everyone drop your hands down towards the mat. If the mat is what's available for you, you're going to go ahead and just touch it down, maybe with the tips of your fingers if that's available. And then we're going to just take it side to side here. We're going to bend on that right leg and straighten the left. And then we're going to bend the left and straighten the right. And we're just going to move from side to side. We're opening here. And walk yourself back to center. You can walk those feet right back together, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Bend those knees, press the chest into the thighs, and reverse swan dive. Draw that energy up and around you, taking it in, up, up, up to the sky. Exhale, cactus, release that breath. Inhale, take it up. As we evolve here, we're going to do some more. We're going to swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to take our first half lift. We're going to press those hands into the thighs, into the shins, just below the knees. We're going to elongate that spine towards the center, and we're going to lift those toes and push that seat back. Stretching here. See the toes? And now push your head towards the circle. Yeah, there you go. And exhale, forward fold. Take a nice bend. Press that chest into the thighs, reverse swan dive. Take it up with a little bit of speed. You're bringing your aura with you. Exhale, cactus, clear it out. And inhale, take it up. Bring those hands to heart center as we come into this humble chair. Tuck your seat, because it wants to do this. You're going to pull it in. You're going to pull the belly to the spine. Coming back to that intentional place inside of your mind's eye. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, this time we're going to take our half lift. We're going to come up and we're going to bring those hands to heart center. We're still going to have a straight spine, elongated that head towards me, and lift those toes. Hands are at heart center. We are in perfect balance and harmony. There you go. Exhale, forward fold. Take a nice bend, press that chest into the thighs here. The contact is important. And then reverse swan dive, draw it up. Reach it all the way up. You guys are doing great. Exhale, release it. How are we feeling? Inhale, take it up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And exhale, humble chair, back to our intention. As we're evolving, we're adding on, if you didn't know what evolving meant. Okay, this time we're going to tuck that seat, straighten up, press those palms together and bring those elbows out. Inhale, and on the exhale, to your left, twist. You can plant the right elbow to the left thigh or knee. And take it back to center. Nice. Are you ready? How's your thighs? Are they firing up? Inhale. Exhale, other direction. We're wringing out the organs. And back to center. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands are at heart center. Still lift those toes. Elongate that neck towards me. And exhale, fold. This time, we're going to come high on those toes. We're going to press that chest into those thighs and bend slightly, but we're going to come into a power ball. Power ball is not resting on your heels because that's called resting ball. We are elevated slightly. Relax your shoulders. 2 more breaths. Inhale, shoot the hips up high, and exhale, drop those heels. Bend again in those knees, press the chest to the thighs, and reverse swan dive. Draw it up, guys. You're doing great. And exhale. Inhale. This time, hands are just going to hit heart center as we stand still. Bringing that nice sun and air and breath and energy. Your sense of community, your sense of commitment. Yoga is one of those amazing things that we bring to our community. We do it for ourselves, and yet it affects everyone. And bring it down, shake it out. Nice. Grab some water, maybe wipe off if you need to. So we're going to begin a flow. Here's a free mat right here.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
How are you doing?
How are you?
Good. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start again. Let's start at the top of our mat whenever you're ready. We're going to keep it pretty simplified for today. Yoga in the Park is for everyone. There are more advanced classes and postures that you could take on your own. But today, it's like having fun family volleyball, right? There's no rules, just get the ball over the net. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start at the top of our mat. Those big toes are to touch. We're gonna come into that strong mountain pose. Tuck that seat down. What's happening with your core? Pull that belly in. Lift up that heart. Inhale, arms are going to come up overhead. Bring those hands through to heart center as you exhale and step back with that right foot. All the way back. Plant the heel, the right toe. Going to face towards the top right corner of your mat. This will be our warrior one. Now, if you didn't step back enough, your knee is coming over. You want to step back enough that when you bend that front knee, it's in line with not falling over the ankle. Excellent. That toe is, the back toe is facing towards the top right of the corner. And inhale, bring those arms up, turn those pinkies in, and drop those shoulders. Maybe come a little lower in that front leg. Maybe not. See where you're at. We're holding this warrior one. We are strong warriors here. Holding. Are you ready? We're going to now bring against a heart center. We're going to pivot onto the ball of the back foot, drop to the knee. If this is hard for you, you have a blanket you can pull towards you for your knee, because we are on concrete underneath all of this. Soften that back foot. And then rise up again. This time, bring just your pointer fingers together, clasping those hands. As we reach high, pull the belly to the spine, chin to chest as we bow and salute, touching that knee to the forehead or forehead to the knee, bringing it down. This is our humble salute. This also activates that endocrine system, getting everything going. Inhale, bring it all the way up. And exhale, take it down, frame the foot. Straighten up, and the left foot is now to step to meet that right as we come into plank. Plank is your most important exercise. So as you are in plank, pull the belly up and the seat down. There you go. And everyone, once you've got your foundation, those palms are directly under those shoulders, push forward on your toes just a little bit. For 3, 2, and 1. Shoot the hips back, down dog. Walk that dog out. Let's press that right foot down and then the left. Moving, moving, and moving again. Today, as we evolve, we're going to keep stretching, keep opening. Bring that right leg up high. And let that leg fall over to the left, opening up just another time. Yes. Don't you feel good? And take it back down. Walk that dog again. And now lift that left leg. Lift it high and let it fall over to the right. And bring it back. All right. You're going to come high on those toes, taking that bend, pressing the chest towards the thighs. Eye gaze is to the top of the mat. Jump step or walk yourself there. Reverse swan dive and draw that energy up. As we clasp those hands, touching the chest on the way down, the left leg comes back, warrior one. Take time here, guys. Remember, this is not a race. Find your perfect warrior one, because it's different when you are doing postures wrong. You're just, it hurts your practice because you're not developing the right muscle. So heels are aligned. That toe on the back foot is facing up towards the top corner of your mat on the left. Sit yourself up tall. And then inhale, bring those arms up. Turn those pinkies in. Drop those shoulders. Yes. That bend in that front knee. Nice. We are strong today. Are you hailing the train? You're hailing the train. Come this way. Come this way, train. All right. How we doing? Ah. Reach, reach, reach. Okay, and exhale, bring it down. Frame that front foot. Drop that back. Come on up. Remember, take time if you need extra padding. Bring those hands together, the pointer finger together. Reach, reach, reach. Pull the belly to the spine, chin to the chest, forehead to the knee. Humble salute. We are honoring our practice. Maybe today you are sending blessings and honoring the train and the passengers. We're activating that endocrine system. We're holding here for just another breath. And inhale, take it up. Framing down on that foot. Curling over the back toes and stepping now your right leg back, and we are in plank. Find that perfect plank. If you did nothing all day today, this is your most amazing effort right here. Good job. Puff up in those shoulders, guys. And then push off of those feet and come forward just a little bit. Nice. And push back, down dog. Walk it out. Okay, guys, we're going to take this into a little bit of a flow. So, high on those toes, pressing that chest back into the thighs, eye gaze to the top, jump step or walk yourself there. Once at the top, reverse swan dive, draw your energy up. For fun, let's just cactus, release it all off of you. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, hands are going to drop to heart center, Anjali Mudra, stepping back, right foot, warrior one, directly rise. Now, instead of that humble salute, we are going to pivot on the ball of the back foot, coming up forward, and then I want to bend a little bit more on the front leg. Woo! Reach, inhale. Straighten now the front leg. Staying high on the ball of the back foot and just come forward if you can. If you can only come a little bit, or if you can come all the way down. Then bend in. We're going to take the left foot back to meet the right for plank, but we're going to tuck those elbows. You can stay in plank or chaturanga. Up dog. And then curl over those toes, shoot those hips back for down dog. So nice. High on the toes, press that chest towards the thighs, eye gaze to the top. Get yourself there. Reverse swan dive, draw the energy up. And then cactus, let that go. Inhale, take it up. Hands are at heart center this time. Step the left leg back. Warrior one. Arms are raising up. Nice. Now, pivot on the ball of the back foot. Are we there? We're pivoting. Okay? Can you do that? We got it? Now we're going to straighten that front leg and just take it down if you can. Maybe you can't. Maybe you're here. And then take it back up. And I'm going to that front. All right, everyone grab water. Look, these are just small segments. That way we can integrate our body, know what we're doing. How's everybody feeling? Are you struggling with anything? We good? We should be doing, we're doing really basic form here, but it's in our basic form that strengthens us. We're gonna everybody is going to face the left side of their mat. If you need to see this way, you can flip and go the other direction if you want. Yeah, it's not a big deal. And we are going to parallel those feet. They're parallel with the edges of the mat. We're going to open up here by tucking that seat. That belly is in. Open up those arms and lift that head. Take a deep breath and hinge forward. Straight spine. You can come here or you can come all the way down. You can plant your hands to rest, but keep your spine straight. So plant those hands down, maybe onto that. There you go. Those hands onto maybe your block, but I bet you can come down straight like that. You can just, yeah, and you want to just see how my spine is? Like you just want to press that. Great job. Now take a moment here. This is what we're going to offer you to do. We're going to offer you time to play. Play, if you are not used to what play is that maybe you walk yourself over to the left or to the right, or maybe you come all the way to the left and then you lift that right, bringing those toes up towards you. Maybe you're just like a yoga savant and you want to balance. And you're wondering, I just want to lay down. And that's you. Play. But play on one, play the other. Open that up. How often to do? Play. Great job, Paula. She's doing just like a little bit of a walking movement. We've got another movement over here. Looks like a little Tai Chi going on. I like it. Play is play. Where we open creativity. Playtime is coming to a synchronized swimming version. So come here onto your mat. Are you ready? This is going to be fun play. We're going to walk forward just until those heels start to lift. And you don't want that to happen, so you want to push yourself back. And you're just going to flex. It's a wide-legged down dog. Let that chest fall. Walk yourself back up. You really want to be more with your butt down. Yeah, like walk yourself up more and then press that. Yeah. And then use the sidewalk. Nice. Stay here. Or, you ready? Onto those forearms. Or, you can walk back just slightly, tuck the elbows, come on the toes, chaturanga. Woo. That's up to you. I'm thinking staying is a good thing, but it's fun to try. All right, walk yourself back, guys. Okay. Open up. We're going to come into warrior two, facing towards the front of your mat. That back leg stays parallel. The front foot just shifts and turns towards the front along with those hips. You can keep your arms onto, or your hands onto your hips, so your hips straight. If your hips are like waywardly moving to the left, use your hands to turn them to the front. Yes. Yeah, there you go. This is the first step. We're just stretching. It's a weird little stretch. Usually our warrior two looks like this. See where my hips are? But we're really stretching. You feeling that? Okay, go back to warrior two posture, which is towards the left side of your mat. Make sure you're aligned here. Pull that booty down. I know. Our butt is trying to be in the show. Down. Bring those arms out. And just turn your eye gaze right over the center finger, whether those hands are up or down. Nice. Okay. You are in your warrior two. You are going to reach towards me. Yes. And then back to center. And then reach behind you. There you go. I know our bodies are like, what? We're only doing 3 postures. What's happening? Reach behind you. Oh. Stretching, yeah. Okay, how we doing? Come back. All right, straighten that front leg. Are you ready? So where you are right now, you're gonna straighten that front leg. That left hip is gonna kick out. And you're gonna reach again and just fall in a triangle. It's not a hard fall. You're not reaching to anything, just maybe your inner calf. Breathe. Take a breath in that front. Wheel down. This however you want. But your goal is to flip your feet. So if but to take, so remember, your warrior two is usually like this, but we are just stretching. Leg. Turn those side of your mat. Yes. That body down. It's always step. Yes. So ready? So nice. Reaching, reaching. You got this. You're kind of reaching, Tegan. You got this. And then back to center. And then just relaxingly reach behind you. Which part of this is relaxing? I know. I always talk about when I started yoga and she would say, Chaturanga. Before she thought peaceful warrior, so I'd go back into my little peaceful warrior stage. I liked that. And bring it back. Bend in that front knee, cartwheel it down. Now we're not going to jump switch. Excited? Or did you want to do that? But you are going to bring that front foot back to meet the left. You can take plank and down dog, or you can take chaturanga, whatever gets you the most excitement today. This is about opening all the things. As we meet in down dog, we're going to drop back. And this is the example of where we're going. This is peaceful. As you can see, chaturanga and peaceful warrior. Open those legs nice and wide if that's available for you. Get that chest close to that mat. Drop that forehead down. Rest those elbows because we are in a peaceful place. This is also a humbling place. This is a place of us knowing that everything is always working out for us. Right, Renee? Right, Paula? Always. First step in manifestation is we have to say it. The second step is we have to say it. And as we did stretching on that lower body, walk yourself up a little. As we lie down, the left hand can reach up over our head or can bind. You got this. Now press that seat down. Use this hand to push against, yeah. Feel that?
Oh, yeah.
And then just let your weight go into that arm, this arm, like you're really opening up that shoulder. And just relax. I know, it's awkward. It's an awkward thing. Nice job, everyone. Try to relax in this, pushing your weight of your seat towards your feet and getting the weight onto that right shoulder. It's an opening opportunity that you don't normally get in your everyday stretching. Take a deep breath and use your hand that's ahead. Push back, yeah. Feel that weight onto the shoulder there?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, gently, with that upper hand, push yourself back up. Maybe stretch it out a little bit because we aren't in the hot room, so we're having to work a little harder out here. All right, plant that right palm in the center of the mat. Lift that the left hand and then thread it up underneath. The more you can press the weight of your heels, the wider you can get your leg, the more weight you can get to the shoulder. Stretch. How's that? I mean, you're doing a stretch. Maybe it's a stretch that you're even in this posture. The more you shoulders. And walk yourself up. How you? Well, while you bring other onto those. This how's your toes? Maybe you need to grab a blanket and sit up in between your thighs and your calves. Because we're going to be here for a minute. Try this one. There you go. Huh? Open up those toes. Got it? Just thought it was. You're doing good. And bring it down. Tap it out. Okay. Now we're going to help with that plantar fasciitis. We're going to open up the insides of our feet. The way we're and the top of the right foot, so that bony part of your toe is into the arch of the left, deep in there. This is no big deal until now. And then you sit back. This is designed to hurt, okay? So if it's not hurting, you're probably not doing it right. Your job here is to open this up and get the weight on there and try to, through your breath, it helps to close your eyes and pretend it's not happening.
You're not nice.
Hey, I'm trying to get views. Don't say that. I'm in competition with Sonia, apparently. Okay, so what your goal is to allow this release to happen. I know it's painful. You could even use a little blanket if you want in between the calves and thighs. But what you will notice is this is going to create a whole different blood flow and inside and regular things like anyone? Okay. Because what it's doing is it's shaking off and out. Like this, but it's still powerful. It's okay. Right are through. could now take it out. You're going to put those feet together. And we got to do the other side. But you can totally do some ankle rolls here. You're going to feel great. I promised you. Right foot rests now, plants itself, the top of the left side, the filling this space, this happening of how do I get my shaping down. Relax. Day. This is a complete release, complete letting. Tap those feet together. Feel that blood flow coming back into the feet. Don't they feel great? Yes. And then bring yourself down asana. You need a towel to eyes. You have a shirt, something, something. Well, we move into this really brief version of Shavasana. You good with face covers? Everybody, you want one? There's that one. Here you go, dear. Would you like a towel?
Oh, thank you.
Move into this Shavasana. Take this moment here. Shavasana is a time that your body begins to relax and take in everything you just did. It allows our mind and our body to. I will keep the time.
Oh, thank you.
Dryer today. All right, everyone. Begin to wiggle those fingers and toes. Maybe take a nice stretch, final stretch, reaching those arms up overhead. Reaching, stretching, breathing. And then everyone, moving yourself onto one side. And at your best capability, pull those knees up towards the chest into that fetal posture onto one side. Take a moment here, you're on your side. And we're going to push ourselves back up to seated where we started our practice. How's your hips feeling? How's your shoulders feeling? Those feet that were recently on fire, how are they feeling? Pretty good? They're not burning up anymore? All right. As we close our practice today, I just want to thank each one of you for supporting Yoga in the Park. This is a community gift that we bring out, sponsored by Phil Long Toyota, Toyota Denver Region, and facilitated by Hot Yoga on Main. It is filmed by Tom Murphy, Trinidad Times TV 71 on YouTube, and apparently accessed on Comcast. As we come to a close, let us breathe in deep, 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 real deep. Hold that breath at the top. And then double exhale with a let's do that 2 more times just for fun. Inhale. Double exhale. Again, last one. Inhale, make it count. Double exhale. Everyone, the light in me honors and sees the light in the teacher in each one of you. Embrace your communities and your families. And be a light today. And let yoga kind of show you the way. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you. I did, right there. It's back.